You're listening to Write the Book Now interview and podcast show with host and creator Dr. Sharon H. Porter.
The Write the Book Now interview and podcast show's guest is Lun Yé Hygh. Lun Yé is the author of children's books Resilience and Transformation. Currently, she's an educator in the Houston, Texas area where she teaches first grade. She received a Bachelor of Arts Degree from the University of Houston and a Master of Arts Degree from Texas Southern University. The idea for her first book, Resilience, came from having worked in urban education. She believes your circumstances does not label who you are. The second book, Transformation, stems from the story Resilience. Both stories teach children about the importance of not giving up when faced with difficulty. Resilience and Transformation are both published under Hygh Quality. These books are fictional stories with pictures designed to encourage and uplift kids by providing a simple message. And now, the Write the Book Now interview with author Lun Yé Hygh. Hello, and thank you so much for joining Write the Book Now interview and podcast show. I am Dr. Sharon, your host and creator, and I am joined today by my guest, Ms. Lun Yé Hygh. Lun Yé, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Porter. I want to say hello to everyone, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely, and we've just heard this dynamic bio, but please tell the listeners who Lun Yé Hygh really is.
Well, I'm actually a children's author, and I'm a teacher that teaches first grade. My background is in Title I education. The campus that I currently work at right now, I have a diverse group of students. Have actually written my second children's book, Transformation, and my first one was Resilience. So I'm just pretty much a first grade teacher. I live in the Houston area, and I love to write children's stories.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. And so today we're talking about transformation, and I absolutely love the message that this book sent. It's really about life cycles and transformation, and the message is never give up, and really teaching children how to overcome defeat. I think that is absolutely wonderful. Can you tell us what made you write the book now? What was your inspiration?
Okay, Transformation, thank you so much. That's actually my second story. It stemmed from the book Resilient. And how Resilient came about, I wrote it a couple of years ago. As I was telling you guys, my background is in Title I education. And so I had different ideas come to me, so I decided to do those ideas was actually write it down. Got the idea, got the vision, wrote it down. From there, I started organizing my story, and then I realized, I want to put illustrations to my story. So that's kind of how Resilient came about. It's a story about a grasshopper who's out playing one day who gets stuck in a jar. The jar is kind of the grasshopper's environment. It's circumstance at that particular time. It's not who he is. It's just where he is. He's trying to get out of the jar, and along come different animals that he asks for assistance. Well, of course, those animals represent some of the people that you're going to encounter in life. And so those animals, they don't help him at first. But in the end, he does have a butterfly that comes to help him. And that's kind of where transformation picks up. The butterfly basically tells the grasshopper about his story when he was stuck in a chrysalis, because he didn't start off as a butterfly. And it was at that time when he was going through a process, he didn't give up, because had he gave up, he would not be a butterfly, what he's truly destined to be. And so he just encourages the grasshopper to never give up and to go out and help other people, but just reminds him to never quit in the process.
I love it. And I'm just going to read a quote. It says, "Being trapped in a jar was only for a season. It brought you, butterfly, into my life for a reason." I absolutely love that, because that begins to teach our young people at a very early age that truly different people are in your life for different reasons. And so
Yes,
I absolutely love that message. So how do you, when you're working with your first graders, and there is something that disturbs their little peace, because we know that happens quite often at that age, they get bothered very easily. How do you encourage them not to give up and not be overcome by the defeat that they may feel at that time? How do you do that?
Well, understanding that their age, they're a very young age, and they are still learning. I mean, as adults, we are still learning. So just letting them know that, hey, you're not going to get everything perfect. You're not going to get everything right. You're going to fail. You just can't fear that failure, but it's understanding that you just don't give up. It's just a learning process.
I love it. And so do you anticipate you coming out with a third part of the book, or are you writing other books? Can you tell us a little bit about what are you doing in the future?
Yes, currently right now I'm just writing down some ideas for the third story. It's going to kind of be like a 3-book series. And what I would like to do is bring in the characters that did not help the grasshopper from the first story into the third story. And just kind of see where it goes from there.
I love it. Oh, my goodness. And I'm sure your students absolutely enjoy these stories. I think it's really fascinating. I have a very special place for primary educators. I'm an educator myself, but definitely a middle school educator. I was an elementary teacher too, but my love is middle school. So really working with the primary students, really at the foundation, is so critical. So tell me how your stories really help with that foundation for primary students.
Well, it teaches them about character traits, and then it also exposes them to different vocabulary words. You'll see that in this book as well as the first book. So it creates dialogue for the teacher to just kind of talk about different words. So, for example, when you're going through the life cycle of the butterfly, what is a larva? What is a chrysalis? What is a pupa? So just exposing them to different vocabulary as well as literacy. Because as you touched on it, your primary grades, that's the foundation.
Absolutely, absolutely. So do you do book talks? Do you actually travel to talk about your books or do book readings? Tell us a little bit about what you do with your books.
I actually do read alouds or book talks where I go into campuses and I read the book and I encourage kids to never give up, as well as I may teach a lesson on character traits. Let's talk about the different character traits of the butterfly. May also touch on story elements.
I love it.
Depending on the needs of the campus.
Of the campus. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So where can individuals, whether they're teachers, principals, or parents, where can they reach out to you if they're interested in first purchasing your book, or they may be interested in actually booking you for a read aloud? Where can they reach out to you?
You can visit my website, www.Hygh Quality. Hygh is spelled Hygh, and then quality, QUALITY.com. You can click on the book link, and it'll take you to Resilient as well as Transformation. I'm available on Amazon as well as Barnes & Noble's online. Just came out with the ebook of Transformation. It's available for $2.99. You can get that on Amazon as well. And for the educators, I have hands-on activities that you can download from my website as well.
Oh, wow. That's really exciting. Very good. Well, we will certainly be looking forward to your third children's book. And I hope that it's coming out soon, because I'm telling you, and the illustration, did you illustrate it?
No, I did not.
Okay, so you had an illustrator. Okay, because it's so, first of all, children's book, I'm telling you, it's really special for my children's author. I really, really think that it takes a special talent, because especially as an educator, the attention span of them. So it has to be a lively, lively book, and this
Yes.
one definitely does that. Very colorful. I love that. So I really applaud your efforts in this space. So congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So is there a message that you would like to leave with the listeners, with your readers, that you would like to leave with them?
Yes. Whenever you feel that you are stuck, just understand that that is just for a season. It's not who you are. It's just where you are. Do not give up in that moment.
I love that.
Perseverance would be one of the key words.
Absolutely. I love that. Well, thank you so much for being a guest on the Write the Book Now. And we are definitely going to look forward to your third children's book. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And guys, this has been Dr. Sharon with another episode of Write the Book Now interview and podcast show, reminding you, don't wait. Write the book now.
Thank you for joining another episode of Write the Book Now. If you are contemplating writing a book, don't wait. Write the book now with Dr. Sharon. Contact her at info@writethebooknow.com. Also, take a moment to follow us on social media at Write the Book Now.